YouTube, what is up? It is the anonymous sneakerhead, the most mysterious sneaker YouTuber in the game, back with another video for you guys today, man. So right away, as you guys can see, you know what I'm saying, for those of you who have been around, I'm not wearing my usual hoodie. And for those of you that haven't been around, make sure that you go ahead and hit that subscribe button to join the anonymous sneakerhead family. You know what I'm saying? Got a lot going on over here. But the reason why I'm not wearing my usual hoodie is simply because I thought I had washed it. Well, I guess I did wash it, but I thought I had dried it and I went to go get it out the dryer and I never started the dryer. So it's drying right now as we're speaking, and I wanted to get this video out, man. So also, a couple more things before we get into it, man. Make sure you go ahead, smash that like button to really help with the algorithms, helps bring more people to the videos, which can help grow the channel. Also, make sure that you take the time to follow the Instagram at anonymous sneakerhead. You get a lot of information up there first, poll story, kicks of the day, all of that stuff. You would have seen these up there already. Without further ado, let's get in it. So I have not seen them yet. Shipping label is on this side, so let me cover that up. But as you guys can see, man, we still have that Just Rob Me tape on there from Nike, which is annoying. So I'm going to go ahead and pull my knife out and unbox these real quick. Boom. All right, YouTube, so you guys can see the box right here. Now, this is a black Air Force One box. Now, you guys know who have your white forces, or God forbid you have your black forces. Usually Air Force Ones come in that white or that grayish box when it's more of a general release, more of a regular pair. But this is a very special pair, and I'll get into why that is later. But I'm going to read the label for you guys right now. We have an Air Force One 07 Craft. That Craft is important, and the color we have here is white, and Summit white. And it is a size 11.5. This is a personal pair. Usually I get size 12, but I like to go, honestly, if I could go down a full size in Air Force Ones, I would, but they were sold out in 11s, at least when I tried to get them, so that's why I got 11.5. Let's open the box, man. We'll look at this together. You open it right here. Oh, paper already pulled back, and you guys can see it right here. Let me sit this down, and here it is. The Nike Air Force One Craft. YouTube, listen up. These right here are crazy. The leather on them now, at first, we'll just look at it at first, right? You see a regular all-white Air Force One, and you're like, what is so special about them? The reason why I bought these is because I just donated my regular all-white Forces because they were like yellowing, and I didn't feel like sitting it out in the sun with the soy sauce on it. Just give me a new pair. But the quality on these is way better than on your regular Air Force One. Let me take this shoe tree out. It's just balled up paper. There we go, and we'll get into the details of the shoe, y'all. Let's take a better look at it, man. You guys can see, once again, just all white, real clean. It does have the suede on the back, which I'll get into, but it's a really clean, just all white Air Force One. However, I don't know if you guys can see that tumble on there. The leather on them is super soft, like softer than I expected. I did see a couple reviews on these. I know Mr. Entertainment did a review with the sail and orange pair. And I thought, you know what I'm saying, I heard people talking about, oh, the leather is great, bro. They rebuilt it and made it how it should be, super soft leather. And I'm thinking like, all right, like the leather's cool, but I was thinking, is it better than, let me grab these right here. So when everybody was saying the leather was good and I looked at pictures of it and everything, I thought about these because these do have, you know what I'm saying, that tumble look to them. These are the more than Air Force Ones, and they do have that tumble look. But as you can see, and I do have a sole protector in here, or a crease protector in here, so let me pull that back a little bit. But just as you guys can see, it's just not as soft. It has the tumbled look. It looks similar, but the softness on here is crazy. You guys can see when you press them down right here. Look at the bounce back. You know what I mean? People are afraid of their forces creasing, and these are so soft. They did a really good job with the materials here. Now, it's not too much to talk about, you know what I'm saying, as far as the history of the shoe or what the shoe is or the silhouette and da-da-da-da-da. You guys have seen a million Air Force Ones, right? You've seen a million Air Force One lows, but this is a part of the Craft line. And as of me recording this video, if I'm correct, there's 4 colorways of this shoe. There's this one, which is the closest you'll get to all white. Yes, we do have the Summit White suede on the heel right here, which is pretty cool. It doesn't say the Nike Air Force One on the back where it usually does, but we do get this little tab right down here that does say you have the swoosh and then the AF1, if you guys can see that. It is white on white, so it may be tough to see, but it comes in this colorway right here that's all white. It comes in a white and gray colorway, so it's white with the gray swoosh. And then I think it's a gray leather on the heel and not suede. And it has a gray outsole, still a white midsole. Then there's one where the whole upper is black, still the white midsole, white outsole. And then there's the one that I saw it reviewed on YouTube was the sail and orange pair, which is pretty cool. I just have a bunch of orange shoes and I needed a new pair of all white Forces, so that's why I went with these. But they all retail for $120, y'all. Also, something I'm noticing on here, we do get like a more, oh, that's nice. We do get a more premium lace right here. And I'm gonna do a lacing tutorial on these 100 because a lot of people don't know how to lace their Air Force Ones. That's another story for another day. But they do come with like a more premium looking lace. We do have a metal or plastic aglet at the end of it, which is really, really nice right here. Let me see, what do we have going on in the tongue? So the tongue, we still have a nylon tongue, which is dope. Nylon tongues are huge, especially on Air Force Ones, Air Jordan ones. It has a lot to do with the comfort. I could already see this being an extremely comfortable shoe with just how soft the leather is. The one pair of Air Force Ones that I own, or at least that I remember owning, that had a leather tongue is my Nike Bayou pair, and it's just not as comfortable. But yo, these are so soft, man. Not too much to talk about colorway wise, but for those of you that have it, if anybody has this pair, you know what I'm saying, leave down below in the comments just so you can express to the people how great the quality on these are, man. The leather on them is dope. It's to me, I was a little nervous. I was like, you know what I'm saying, a regular pair of white Air Forces will cost you $90, maybe $95, depending on where you are. These retail for $120. I'm like, yo, is it worth the extra $30? Yo, this leather on here, 100% worth the extra $30. This is how every single Air Force One should be made. Will I get the white and gray pair? Probably not, but I do see myself potentially getting that sail pair. Maybe even, I was gonna think about putting some sail laces in here. Now that I see them in person, I may do that and just see what it looks like to play around with it. But yeah, man, these are super clean, bro. The Nike Air Force One Craft in the white colorway right here. We'll get one more good look at it. These Forces are dope. Everybody got white Forces, but if you have a pair of these, yours aren't like theirs. You could walk around and I can see somebody with white Forces on and I'm wearing these and like, yo, mine are better. My Forces are better than yours. I'll be like, what are you talking about? I'll be like, touch them. Look at how soft it is. It's not necessarily going to get that big crease as fast. You know, that thick crease that people get on Air Force Ones. I mean, I'm going to put a crease protector in them anyways. But for people who don't, it's not going to get that super thick crease super fast. You know what I mean? Nice and soft. And it's still, it's kind of cool how, I don't know what they put in the heel to make a heel counter. But it's really interesting how, like, on the toe, it's still soft, leather soft all the way through the mid. And then once you get right around the heel, you can see you still get that support right there in the ankle. It's still stiff back here, whatever they have on the inside. But man, these are super dope. Air Force One Craft. So far, the only ones I've seen are these and the sale ones that I saw in the review. I'm assuming that all of the crafts have the same attention to detail, the same great quality leather, because they all retail for the same price. I don't care whatever Air Force One comes out from here on out, whether they're making, like, the ray gun should have been made with this quality, you know what I'm saying? The 3M snakes, well, it's 3M, so it's a little different. But they need this level of quality, man. These are dope. You know what I'm saying? I know it's just an all-white Air Force One, but you guys gotta see these in person. You gotta touch them. You gotta hold them in hand. They're still on Nike.com in some sizes, not all sizes, but look through all the different colorways and everything. I can see myself going back and grabbing the sail and orange pair now that I have them in hand. These are super nice. Happy to add them to the collection. You guys know one of my goals this year is to collect more Air Force Ones. But that is it for this video, you guys. I am the Anonymous Sneakerhead. If you're new here, make sure that you go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Join the Anonymous Sneakerhead family. Join the channel. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep on growing. You know what I'm saying? Let's knock out 2,000 ASAP. Also, make sure that you take the time to go ahead, smash that like button. It really helps with the algorithm, helps bring more people to the channel, all of that fun stuff. And then last but not least, follow the Instagram at Anonymous Sneakerhead. You get kicks of the day, polls, stories, questions, all of that, man. Try to keep it popping over there as well, you know what I mean? But that's it for this one, guys. I am the most mysterious sneaker YouTuber in the game, and as always, it's all about the sneakers.